one even cares if you die alone. I don't even care if you die alone. I don't even care if you die alone.
Everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a pretty big collection update. This stuff was dating back, I guess, just before Black Friday. Then I got a lot of stuff on Black Friday as well, and a couple of things over Christmas. So I got a bunch of DVDs, a few Blu-rays, a little 4K box set as well, which is nice. Yeah, and I should have a figure collection update, probably out on Sunday or Monday. Just waiting on one more that'll come in, but yeah, look out for that one as well. I'll start with the DVDs. First lot of DVDs are all wrestling DVDs. This one's AJ Styles' Most Phenomenal Matches. Yeah, just a bunch of his matches. I haven't watched it yet, but looking forward to it. But yeah, because I only started watching it back in like 2018 again, so I missed out on most of his debut stuff in WWE. And all these WWE ones you're about to see were from Sanity here in Australia. They were clearing out all of these for, I think it was like $5 or $6 a piece. Plus on Black Friday they had 20% off store-wide, so most of them, I think they were $6. I think most of them came down to about $4.80. Got this one, best pay-per-view matches of 2018. I've watched this one the whole way through. It was really good. It was good revisiting most of the matches on it were really entertaining. Another one that I've watched the whole way through, Volume 1 of NXT's Greatest Matches. I've only started watching NXT probably in November of last year now. And I really enjoy what they put out. I think the wrestling quality is better than what's on Raw and SmackDown these days. This one, Clash of Champions 2017. Haven't seen that pay-per-view before. Backlash 2018. Do remember watching this one, but yeah, I couldn't really say no if they're $4.80 a piece. Really keen to watch this one. Living on a Razor's Edge, the Scott Hall story. I really like Scott Hall, or Razor Ramon, whatever you want to call him. It's got a bunch of his matches, plus a big documentary on it. I have a feeling I have seen the documentary, but looking forward to watching it anyway. And the last wrestling one here is the Super Showdown, which was in Melbourne, Australia. I believe it was the end of 2018. Really wanted to go, but just couldn't afford it at the time. But yeah, it wasn't the greatest show, but still had some pretty cool matches on it. And there's a couple of DVDs. I got this double pack of The Exorcist and The Exorcist 2, The Heretic. I only got this because I don't own The Exorcist 2, and I didn't want to fork out and pay what people are asking for that Blu-ray, especially when I've heard it's not a fantastic movie. I just wanted to watch it, so just got a cheap DVD copy of that. Next one I won off eBay. Subspecies 1, 2, and 3 from Full Moon. Never seen these before. Just thought I'd check them out. It was only like $5 for 3 of them, so I think there's a bunch of these movies. Let me know if you know how many of these they made. One thing I did find funny on the back for the first one, there you can see it. Yeah, rated R for vampire violence. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, let me know how these are. I just got it because it was Full Moon and I've heard of it before. Last for the DVDs was the Green Inferno. I really like this. I've heard a lot of mixed things on it. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this movie. I think it was a good cannibal film. Yeah, some kind of funny moments in it too. When that one guy is in the cage masturbating, I thought that was hilarious when it just cuts to him. He's in the corner jerking off. So random, but I had a laugh with it. But yeah, really good. Onto the Blu-rays now. Got Dragon Ball Super Collection 2. I got this when JB Hi-Fi were having, I think, a 30% off sale, plus I had an extra 5% discount. So got parts 5, 6, 7, and 8. And usually each part on Blu-ray sells for about anywhere between $35 and $45, and I think I paid $60 in total for this, so it's worth waiting until they're on sale to get the collections. That's just an eBay pickup, Piranha. Pretty good. I didn't mind it, where they released the piranhas that the army were toying with in that tank into the river. Yeah, a lot of fun. I like the noise the piranhas make. I know there's a couple of other piranha movies too, so let me know if they're any good, because I did enjoy this one quite a bit. Next up here, Daddy's Little Girl, Australian film, done by Chris Sun, the same guy who done Charlie's Farm and the Creature Feature Boar. Very brutal movie. It's like a torture movie, really. But yeah, it's pretty intense, like the revenge film with this guy. I won't spoil anything, but yeah, not for the weak stomach. Another Australian film I picked up a while back, actually, Cut. This is actually like pretty good. Never heard of it before this release. I heard a few other Aussies talking about it when this got released, and I didn't realize it was a 4K restoration either from the original. The slasher, or the killer, has a really cool mask too. Yeah, I watched it when I first got it. Can't remember a lot of it, but they're like trying to finish off this horror movie that pretty much has a curse to it, where people try and remake it and they die from the killer. So yeah, really cool if you want an Australian slasher film. I think it was from maybe 2000, either 2000 or late 90s. 4K box set I got here of the 3 Predator films, Predator 1, 2, and Predators. I like how they come in. I won't get them all out, but they all come in their each individual case, because I was looking at getting the original Predator in 4K because I heard the transfer was really good. And it ended up being like $31, and I found this for all 3 of them for $26. So upgraded them. The scan on the original looks amazing. Have watched the second one. It was pretty good as well. I'm pretty keen to revisit Predators, as I've only seen it once. But yeah, I didn't get the box set that has all 4 of them because I already got the 4th one on 4K. And yeah, it was a lot cheaper getting this box set. I got a single Scream Factory here, or Shout Factory, I don't know what they go by. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Fantastic film. It's one of those so bad it's good. It was a first time watch for me, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I know, even though the first half of it, or probably the first 2/3 of this, is just a recap on, it's Ricky telling the psychiatrist about the whole first movie, what his brother did. But I think the last half an hour where he gets out and goes on that rampage is hilarious. Just the things he says, and I don't know, a lot of fun. It's kind of like the best of the first one and the second one, but yeah, it doesn't have the charm of the first one though. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm sure everyone's seen that. These next few are very interesting because Zavvi had a buy one get one free for Black Friday on Arrow titles, and I believe it was for the first 6 hours of that sale they didn't mark the prices properly. So I got my order in and it was shipped before they realized what they done, like the mistake they did. So it was buy one get one free, and most titles were $13. So you could get 2 movies for $13, which works out, yeah, like $6.50 each for an Arrow Blu-ray, which is very, very cheap. So I got 6 of them. And yeah, I probably could have got more, but I didn't have the money at the time. So I paid about $45 for 6 Arrow titles posted. I got upgraded my copy of The Burning. Haven't watched this one yet. I don't know if it's a different scan or anything compared to the other Blu-ray that I had, but I like the cover, and for $6.50, why not? I upgraded my DVD of The Hills Have Eyes. I only seen this once a long time ago, can't really remember it, but is a 4K restoration, so can't complain with that one. Satan's Blade. I heard this is just a slasher. I thought I'd give it a go. Still haven't watched it, but yeah, sounds interesting. I got John Carpenter's The Thing. I think this is the 4th time I've bought this on Blu-ray. Every time a new release comes out, I seem to just get it. But yeah, watched this one a couple of days ago. The new 4K scan looks incredible. And I never really, even though I've bought this movie a lot of times, I never really thought it was as good as people kind of make it out to be. But on the last watch, it kind of really hit me like how good this is, like especially the music too. I really like the music that they play when, I guess, the thing is around. But yeah, fantastic movie. Another great movie here, this slasher called Blood Rage. I kept hearing about this because Thanksgiving was just around in November, I think it is, in America. So seen a few people posting about this movie. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. Some really funny moments. It's kind of like a comedy horror. Great kills, some really good practical effects too for the kills. And the last one I got, Evil Ed. This was pretty funny. Really goofy. You'll either kind of like it or hate it. I kind of like lost interest in the middle of it a bit. I'll probably have to go and rewatch it again. But I remember watching the start and the end. It's a guy that gets a job editing horror movies, so cutting the violent bits out and stuff like that, and then he just ends up going crazy pretty much. So yeah, all those 6 movies were yeah, $6.50 a piece, which was crazy. I remember getting an email from Arrow to, not Arrow, Zavvi, saying like, you know, we've stuffed up, people will be getting refunds and blah blah blah. But by the time they sent that, my order was already shipped like 2 days prior, so that was perfect. And my last one I got was the new, or not new release, but came out I think early December. Exorcist 3. I've only seen the original one, so I had this on pre-order. That's why I got that Exorcist 2 DVD, so I could watch that before I give this a go. It's got 2 cuts of the movie, which will be interesting. But yeah, I've seen that end scene and stuff like that, so I've seen little bits of it, but everyone reckons this is a great sequel, so I'm keen to give that a go. But yeah, that's my pickups, guys. Let us know what you think of it in the comments below. And yeah, I will have a horror/action figure update again, probably on Sunday or Monday, give or take. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.